10 years ago, I decided to leave Guatemala and move to Denmark. Since then, I feel that I am in constant movement, but especially on the inside. It's been 10 years since I decided to explore the world, and here I am, moving. Denmark is a peaceful and calm country. If you see it from the outside, that's true. Look inside the Danish soul, it might be otherwise. There is, as in my own Guatemala, a lot of movement and chaos. In any case, a relatively quiet space has awakened internal voices in me. There are many. It comes to me now, that poem, Manifesto, that Alejandro Marré wrote at the end of the last century. Poet, poet, the era of panic is close. The truth is hungry for life. Might the morphemes be the same caliber as the bullets? Then might the phonemes be blades, seeds, and gods? Might the truth be accepted naked and able to copulate? Might the panic harden our reasoning? And might the conclusions be elegant and vigorous spermatozoa? To live poetry, to be a poem, Marreísmo or death. A set of manifestos were born after 1996, when Guatemala signed up peace after a long period of conflict. These manifestos are now in my mind as a super speed imaginary voice, like drops constantly falling down on my dry head. From the substances of subtle existences, borrowed objects, from the very height of the brief man to the inheritance of the one who points to the millennium, that comes despite the prolonged contamination of an entire quiet and submissive era. The latest model Homo sapiens sapiens is approaching. Our Father, who is made in the image and likeness of our death fears today. I want to be a clone. One day, looking out of the window, I found some beautiful trees that were swayed by the wind. I forget a lot. I tell other things. She spoke, I say. I thought I did not love poetry. It is undermined, and nobody reads poetry. It is old and sick, blind and evicted, poor poetry. And what's going to happen? Are you going to cry? Kick it, spit it out, loud shops and bookstores, then light a great pyre of poetry in the public square. Kidnap her, gag her, and give her electric shocks. Supply her with aerogenic substances to set off her nerve pulses. We will give you the Coptic grace in the delightful eternal public square. We will make martyrs from the poets. We will kill them. With no doubt, we are made out of stories as well as history. Being this fake or superficially made so we can enjoy ignorance. Anyhow, the ex-manifesto from a turbulent time, of course, should discuss these very facts of tradition and history.
Sickness in literature is our delight, having a special and perverted pleasure in the strange, in the anarchic, in the rebellious, in the immoral, in the unusual, and in the blood of young writers. This is how a new era of change and openness begins, encouraging all those who write with their liver, with their kidneys, with the chandler, or with whatever fucking things they want.
Being foreigners sometimes feel like being anonymous. But those constant eyes over you might say otherwise. You are here, we can see you. Suddenly, the manifesto by the Elective Society of Anonymous Poets comes to me. Anonymity, anonymous. Integral space of the void, and what is not named, what can no longer be named. Name that which floats in a constant and unrepeatable becoming of the actual giving of things. Name, say, evoke a being that among all beings is one more, something increasingly amorphous, more like a reflection or an emotion that is initial matter, the result of an incessant plunder against the clock, a total apparatus reduced to its minimum expression as a social, economic, political, demographic speed whose location in the cosmos is similar to a zero to the left. Here we are, mutilated to slices of pure endemic. Beings composed of nothing, and as alone on the deliberate tray of greedy and unbridled capitalism desiring machines, beings without organs, objects ready for everything and for all in production, for all false balance of forces, anarchy of here being, numbers and numbers plus numbers in sequence, slide on an LC monitor hanging in a cafeteria of some university, just for variety. I do not belong to any of those original movements who produced those manifestos living now in my mind. Certainly, we are born from the stomach of the same monster. That's true. For that reason, we want to conversate about this, how our ideas have evolved since the crossing of the centuries. If all those manifestos are still alive after 20 years, is the matter right now.